Kwahomane Sobrana, many the General Secretary of my GCPP, any Nkomo registration exercise here, FRC, political parties, Yeni Ebimo at the Nkomo. How much more about the other political parties and then independent candidates? Ahodwa, one way you're mutinina ahead of this year's election. How are they monitoring this particular exercise? Citizen Atudazi, General Secretary for the GCPP. Citizen Otemeka, good morning. That's saying.
Mr. Speaker, good morning. The chair waiting for now. No, ye, no, what's right.
I don't mention me who you're for the phone in our edge. So, first off, registration processes, more part of it, Anna.
Oh, yeah. I mean, once the electoral commission, whether we're calendar but to go our IPAC, we discussing, we elected all our officers to stand by for the registration process. Now, one monitor, now one share the BBR code, Moidoko. And then, what shall I say? I've actually
Kessben
had some of our original officers there. So far, so good. But I have few concerns.
Concerns, but what I want to know first, I am more preparation for this year's election. Centers Electoral Commission are demarcated for this particular registration exercise. I mean, more polling agent across all the centers are now, including the mobile teams are easy, are setting it up so that going forward, we know say GCPP any munuanoma akani you are duly partaking in this whole exercise.
Mr. Speaker, yes, we are very much following up on all those issues. In fact, and what we have done and we continue to do in there, we want to maximize our resources. We have some constituencies that we are very keenly interested in terms of having members of parliament from there.
I see.
Those are where we have focused. There, you better there all the processes. You better so much in tune with. Now ensure that BBR recorded them by some of it there are strategies I am but I want to say categorically there, GCPP 2024 election, people should watch out for our parliamentary candidates. Because these are, we feel that we need to break the duopoly in parliament. And you cannot break the duopoly at the presidential level without breaking the duopoly in parliament.
And which constituencies are GCPP I?
Oh, Mr. Speaker, it's too early to bring out.
Oh, but I mean, you can tell us, constituency A, B, C, D. I mean, we're going to file a parliamentary candidate. I don't know, sir, and say she.
Oh, Anna Mekade, we are going to file in almost all the 268 constituencies. But the major issue is that, like I said, we are looking at about some 10 seats. Priority areas because of the dynamics over the years.
I see.
And we have a research team that is studying all the dynamics there, especially the internal wranglings in the other political parties. They've been taking lead in those areas to change the narrative there.
I think a more tension for this particular registration.
Oh, what are attention
exactly.
Because you feel that you make the necessary inroads. Maybe you're spreading resources across that. We are not able to get the inroads that we want. So why don't you concentrate, marshal all your efforts at certain places and make sure that you make impact. This election is about making an impact. It's not just about participating. We don't want to be getting testing mic 1, 2, 1, 2. No. We want to ensure that we are able to break the duopoly in parliament. So that is where we are concerned.
Well, citizen, I mean, your concerns on the EC, yes.
You are talking about registration centers. That is one of our concerns. Because you see, the areas now, concentrate on, some of them have challenges in terms of people going to register. And you will report what's the way to MPP line or registration center? If the CPP and the GCPP line or these things have been happening, and we continue to tell the electoral commission that once the registration points are far from the people, it means they will need facilitation. It's normal there, NDC and MPP and any political party who feel there they can support their people in terms of going to register. What about one would go they also want to help them register so that they can go back. And this is what happens, that they end up creating queue. If you want to end this, we create to a queue. Now MPP will create to a queue. If you want to know, you want to fight for power. Now you need to fight for power. Now you need to fight for power. The army is some modern. The Ghana phone Kana won't belong to MPP. Where should they go to? And we allow these things at registration centers. Meanwhile, the major issue we should deal with is that is the letter going by the rules of the game.
Yes.
For your listeners and viewers, look at CI 91 as amended. Electoral Commission, it talks about registration of voters. In designating a place as a registration center, it has already been flawed. Because
but I thought at that level, that debate came up. Yes.
I don't know. Because you are still having issues of suitability and accessibility. Number two, any young mammy gentlemen are all about the appointment of officers. Now, what they handle the whole situation with political parties, one pictures and a name, now all the information about them. I want to put it on record that as far as GCPP is concerned, and I'm sure all other political parties are concerned, because I've called other general secretaries, nobody has received any information on the officers they are using for the registration exercise. No one. Per the CI 91, I think it's either section 8 or so. What it says in there, if before appointment of the officers, the EC is supposed to send the list of the proposed officers to a political party 14 days before the registration exercise. Has it been followed? Has it been followed? You know, some of these things.
But in your last IPAC, no one raises such concerns.
Our last IPAC is almost a month ago. We asked that how far with that issue. Also, I think that what Babe is shortlisted, but they will ensure that the district, our district officers receive this information. We requested there, will there be another IPAC meeting before the registration exercise starts, and even the district by-election? No, also a district by-election, they will hold, if any meeting, they will hold it with the district officers, or they will do a DIPAC. But they will see, if possible, will be a meeting before the registration exercise. Registration exercise is one starting day. There hasn't been any IPAC meeting. They have even said movement plans on our platform. But as for the officers, they have not put on there. So if you announce there, you've given or you will give an answer, that is not what the law says.
Very well.
So my issue is that let's play by the rules of the game, so that at the end of the day, the key issues that you want to raise at the end, which is integrity, transparency, and fairness, we are adhere by it.
Very
and
well.
you are sure in that by whatever they want. And then we're indelible and they chose to do it at the district offices of the East last year. Yeah, you're quite there to court. If we are allowing these things to be taken out, at the end of the day, every avenue are able to make it regret. You are bastardizing it. I will get back to you. We don't get back to us. If we go to court, they will give us a date after the hearing date after the registration exercise, which means every form of redress and able to be using. If you take it away, you force people. They say it's persuasion clause. Force up is applied.
Very well.
You force people to take the law into their own hands. It's the best one. They at least woman BBI transparent enough. Now one may address some of the issues along the way, so that at the end of the day, the results of the election will be accepted by all.
Thank you, such as it. I'm grateful for your time, Adopay, and that is the General Secretary of GCPP. indicating